Hey, let's make Jimmy juggle in Flash. Starting out, we need to have a new document. So Command N for new, ActionScript 3, OK. Stage size doesn't make a bit of difference just yet. I want to import a file to the stage. So File, Import to Stage. And there's my Jimmy picture right there conveniently. Now, the picture is bigger than the stage was. So I want to come here and edit. So we're editing the stage, and I had to click outside the picture to get here. Come down to Contents. So I'll match the content of the stage to the content of the size. And a background color. Doesn't matter what it is, but there really needs to be one for this to work. Hit OK, you can't see the background color, that's okay. It'll be there when we get rid of the white. So I'm selected the picture, go Modify, Bitmap, Trace Bitmap. My settings are 100, 2, many corners, very tight, OK. Now, everything is traced by clicking outside to deselect everything, then clicking once just on the white. All that goes away. Wow, we've got our pieces parts ready to go. The next step is going to be to turn each of these pieces of fruit into a symbol. So I will grab my lasso tool and I'll start here with the lime. Just a quick run around like so. And then Modify, Convert to Symbol, make that MOV line. The start of every movie symbol should be MOV. Then I'm going to grab my orange, Modify, Convert to Symbol, MOV, orange. Hold down the Command key, click to deselect, come around the apple. And I'm going to be pretty careful getting between the apple and Jimmy's hand. That ought to do it. Uh-oh. See how I clipped this one? That would make both of these part of the same symbol. So I'll deselect. Probably best if I pick these up and move them out of the way. That way when I do my work, I don't have to be quite as careful with making sure that they're all in the right positions. So Modify, Convert to Symbol, grab the pineapple here, Modify, Convert to Symbol again, move it out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and convert Jimmy to a symbol just for convenience sake. We may do some stuff with him later. And by getting all the pieces of fruit out of the way first, I don't have to be quite so careful. Okay, now Command A to select all of these, and I want each piece of this to be on its own layer on the timeline. So I go Modify, Timeline, Distribute to Layers, and Layer 1 now is empty. There's nothing on there, so I can just throw Layer 1 away. Layer 7, not quite sure how that got there. Oops, there's a little bit of something there, but it's just junk. I can throw it away, and I want to drop Jimmy down to the bottom of the timeline. Now, I want to arrange my pieces of fruit in the opening position. So when the fruit starts moving, it's going to go from position 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to the same spot it started. So I'm going to make 50 frames in the timeline, and that's just going to be a click, and drag right straight down on frame 50. Release without moving the mouse, insert frame. And then I'm going to make my selection like so, create a motion tween, and the motion tweens are ready to begin. Well, to make this work, I want to first lock Jimmy into place so that he can't move. Then I'm going to turn off the visibility on the pineapple, the orange, and the lime. Actually, the orange and the apple. And in frame 1, this is where this one's going to begin. So that's a good spot. Frame 10 is going to move to here. Frame 20 to here. Frame 30 here. Frame 40. I'm going to add another little step right about there. And then frame 50 back to the starting point. Going to lock the lime and turn its visibility off, turn on the orange, and do the same kinds of steps. It starts where it is, frame 10, goes here, 20, 30, 40 goes somewhere goofy. Maybe clear up off the stage. That'll do it. And frame 50 back where it started. Lock that one down, turn off its visibility, go to the apple, and the same series of steps. And then it's time for the pineapple to start tossing around. Now when I do my command return, there I've got all my fruit taken off. I'm going to close this one and do another selection across the timeline. Undo that, not sure just what it did, but it was wrong. But I want to change my rotations for each of these tweens. Command return. Hey, we've got fruit rotating all over the place.